Good morning, folks, and welcome to the pull. How does it get any better than that? Good morning, folks, and welcome to your first meditation on generative energies to contribute to your life, your living. So today you will have a live video every morning, and I will pick up any questions you have from the group via my phone. So let's start today by just taking a little breath into our body. And just allowing ourselves to become present. Good morning. So I'm going to talk to you today, before we start our meditation, I'm going to talk to you today the difference between generation and creation. Okay? The difference between generating your life is there are no problems. When you sit down to generate your life, there are absolutely no problems when you're doing it from generation, not creation. Okay? So we are taught in life that matter, time, energy, and space are what we need to create anything. Okay? Generation is different from creation. Generation is an energy that continuously brings things into existence as if by magic. Have you ever had one of the moments where you thought about someone and it came into existence instantaneously? Or were you looking for something immediately and it shows up? These experiences are very different from creation. They're generative energy. So in this 30 days and in these meditations, I'm going to encourage you to look at your defense systems, okay? The barriers that you put up to receiving. What is it that you are unwilling to receive, okay? So I'm going to encourage you to look at how you generate money in your life rather than create it, okay? To create, you have to work, but to generate, you have to be generative energy, space, and consciousness in everything you do, okay? When you generate something, you can contribute to what is already in existence, okay? So here's the clearing that we will be using for the 30 days on the generation of your life. And I will put a loop in a while onto the group. So what would it take for you to be willing to live the energy of what you would like your life to be so that it could show up for you in totality? Everything that doesn't allow that, and all of the thoughts, feelings, emotions, sex and no sex, that you're absolutely refuse and reject your life. The energy that you would like your life to be, will you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Good morning, folks. Good morning, Yvonne. Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning. So what would it take for you? So a barrier is something that stops you from receiving. It is a judgment. Is it a right and wrong and a good and bad? Now I'm going to ask you to push down your barriers, push down any defenses that I can't. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, push them down. So generation comes from knowing that what you're asking for already exists. You're just allowing it to come into your life. Your point of view is, I know this already exists. Now, what can I be to institute it beyond this reality? Okay, that's generation. Creation comes from, I haven't got this, lack. That's the point of view you're coming out into the world. Generation comes from pulling it in, okay? So what would it take for you to be willing to live the energy of what you would like your life to be so that it could show up for you in totality? Everything that doesn't allow that, and all the thoughts, electrical, all the feelings, electrical, all the emotions and all the no sex that you are using to absolutely refuse and reject your life and the energy you would like your life to be, will you now destroy it and create it all, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So now I'm going to ask you to pull energy from the beautiful pink sky, the earth, the sea, the oceans into your feet, up through your ankles, your knees, your hips, up through your torso, shoulders, and out the top of your head. One flow. Then I'm going to ask you to pull energy down through your crown, into your face, down through your torso, into your hips, knees, out into the earth. 2. Number 3, you're going to pull energetic vibration of money, of jewels, of elementals, of consciousness. Pull it up through your hands, wrists, elbows, shoulders, out through the top of your head. And then you're going to pull it down through your head, shoulders, elbows, and out. So 4, up through the body, down through the body, up through the hands, out through the top of the head, and down. And allow those 4 flows to put you in the vibration of your infinite knowing, infinite receiving, infinite being, infinite perceiving. The elementals of consciousness can only work on your behalf when you know that you are an infinite being and you do not judge yourself. The greatest stop in the elementals going to work on the molecules is you judging yourself. So right now, take a breath into your body. Expand out to the 4 corners of the room that you're in. Now go out 10 miles in every direction. Expand out. And you do this just like this. And now you're going to drop your body down into the core of the earth. Right down into the core of the earth. Now you're going to spin your body 180 and spin it again 180. Your life is created on the energy that you be. Your life is not generated from thoughts, computations, decisions, conclusions. So right now, get a big ball and pull into that ball what you would like to have as your life. If there were no limitations on time, on money, on ability, if you could choose anything right now, what would you choose? What would you choose? And this is your home play. You're going to take 5 minutes sometime today and sit down. If there were no limitations on time, on money, on ability, if you could choose anything, what would you choose? What would you choose with money? Would you allow money to contribute to you? Would you contribute to money? And I could hear you saying, what do you mean, Rachel? You do not contribute to money when you use blame, shame, judgment, guilt. Right now, allow money to contribute to your life. Allow the joy of money when you buy a friend a cake, or when you book a beautiful hotel, or when you buy a lovely jacket. Right now, gratitude is the gift that changes everything, and it is the least used energy on the planet. So right now, embody gratitude for every penny that you have in your bank account. And allow the gratitude of embodiment for everything that you be. And allow the gratitude fill up your body. Fill it up. What is it turns you on? So in these 30 days, I'm going to invite you to look at 2 things. The patterns of destruction, in other words, the way you destroy your life and you don't allow it to expand, conclusions, and patterns of possibility where you follow the energy and you're continuously expanding your life. So what are you pulling into the bubble? What job would you like? What would you like to get paid for? What inspires you to get up out of bed in the morning? What people would you like to have in your life? People that judge you and destroy you and create doubt, or people that are grateful for you? Oh my God, Stephanie, Anne, Darth, Mary, Wayne, I am so grateful for you. Allow me to contribute to you being even greater. How can I add to your life? How can I contribute to you? Are you asking for people who are willing to dance the dance of consciousness, not the dance of unconsciousness? So if there were no limitations and you could do what you truly loved, what would you choose? And get the energy of that. For me, sometimes it's playing on my computer. Sometimes it's teaching a body class. Sometimes it's talking to a friend in another country about possibilities. Sometimes it's driving in my car. So I'm going to ask you, if you had no limitations and you could do what you truly loved, what would you choose? What kind of people would you like to work with? And pull that into your energy ball. What income? Now, I'm going to ask you to look at what income that you'd like to have. So, truth. Is it true that there's not enough in the world, or is there an abundance of money? This is your question. These whole 30 days, is it true there isn't enough? Or is there enough for everyone? And what can I be and do today to generate more money right away? What starting income would you like to have this month? Write it down for me. What you've got to get clear on how much it costs you to live, and pull. Now get the energy of money pouring in through your back. Get the energy of money nurturing in through the front. Get the energy of money touching your back. Get the energy of money contributing to your life and living. And now be grateful for money, contribute to it. And everywhere where I invite money into my life today, destroy and not create it all. Pock and pod. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the door to the future. And now get the energetic contribution. The purpose of money is to change people's realities. Who's the first person in your reality? You. Now get the sense, energetic, perceiving the party of possibilities. What do you wish to have as your life? Now get the energy of that. Get the sense of that. And if you don't have a clue, by the end of these 30 days, you will start to have an energy of what turns you on. We do not think through these energetic generations with the elementals of consciousness that are willing to turn the molecules on our request. We just have to be the energy of receiving, the energy of being, knowing. And from the energy of being, what can I do today to generate more money right away? Now allow your body to touch the consciousness of the planet and allow the planet to touch your body. And now expand out through the whole universes. I allow the abundant universe provide me with a multiplicity of possibilities to support my growth, my awareness, and my joyful expression of life. Now take a look at your life from this space and allow the elementals of consciousness that work on your behalf, as if by magic, turn the molecules in your life. The molecules of your financial reality, any solidity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, anything that separates you from being an infinite being. Let's do a 5, 9, 11 for the I can'ts and any energies that you're not willing to kill that are destroying your future. 5, 9, 11. Destroy and uncreate patterns of destruction. Here's your question. What patterns of possibility are available for me today that nobody else has? Now get the elements of your life and pull energy into it from all over the world. Like a symphony. What energies, like you're going shopping for your life. What energies, I love the love hearts. What energies would you like to have in your life? The energy of gratitude, the energy of allowance, being present with the good, the bad, the ugly, the energy of trusting you. Who and what are you trusting if you don't trust you? We're not invited to trust us. The energy of honoring your greatness, honoring the greatness that you be. Gratitude, honor, trust, allowance, vulnerability, dropping your barriers. Universe, I forgot that I'm an infinite being. Can you show me? Show me the way. Body, show me the way. And now put your hand on your body. Body, what do you require today? Show me the way. Now pull energy from all over the world and allow your heart to open up. You're pulling energy from all over the universe, galaxies, planets. You're connecting to the entire universe. When I talk about patterns of destruction, you're destroying anything that doesn't allow you to turn on the lights to a future of total infinite possibilities. Now let trickles of energy go out to people who are looking for they're looking for you and what you have and the information that you have. And even if you're trying to sell a machine or a house, you're pulling energy and sending trickles out, and you're asking for people who you don't even know that are going to help make your reality a reality for you. You don't have to know who they are or where they are. Just let that energy trickle out. Let the energy trickle out. The purpose of these meditations is to create connections with your future with ease, joy, and glory. What generative energy, space, and consciousness can me and my body be to be the vibration of my phenomenal life with total ease. Show me the money. Generative energy, space, and consciousness. Following the generative energy, space, and consciousness, not using your mind. Figuring out does not work. Living from the energy of it, living from the awareness. Who can I talk to? How can I manipulate the energy, bend and fold it to the way I'd like it to have? And pull. Now today, I'm going to ask you to be proud of you. You've got to start with your relationship with yourself, a creationship. Now get the energy of having pride in who you are. And now invite the elementals of consciousness to open up and institute now all the non-realities that you close the door to. The magic, the possibility. If you do body work, be proud of it. If you run a bar, be proud of it. If you're a translator, be proud of it. You've got to be willing to let people see your gifts and your capacities and have pride in what you do. Question: what else is possible today? Choice: what choices have I now that I didn't have before? Possibilities: what patterns of possibilities have I that nobody else has? What patterns of possibility, what lights have I turned off with consciousness that I can turn back on today and turn off the lights from unconsciousness? Turn them off. Destroy and uncreate the patterns of destruction with unconsciousness and anti-consciousness. what is really easy for you to do, and what talent or ability do you have that you don't value. And this will be the thing that will make you the most money. What generative? Generative. Generative is consciousness, speed of space, generation of energies. What generative energy, space, and consciousness can I be that would allow me to know, receive, perceive, and be the infinite contribution I truly be? So just for today, my life will be a celebration. Celebration is not just spending money. Celebration is the approach that you take to life. Celebration is when you walk outside and you have gratitude for the earth, the miracle of the earth. And now get the energy of gratitude that the planet has for the miracle that you are walking on this earth. What if today you took pleasure in everything? Like the birds. You have to be willing. You can live as if nothing is a miracle or as if everything is a miracle. What could I add to my life today that would make it totally fun for me? What energy, space, and consciousness can me and my body be to embrace and engage with the elementals of consciousness, to be the catalytic converter of a greater financial reality, a greater creationship reality, a greater reality with my body, and a greater reality with sex and sexualness and receiving and embodiment. So pull. Allow consciousness to fill you up. Now I'm going to ask you to write down a list of 30 asks today. Take out a miracle journey, miracle diary, and write down 30 asks that you have. And when you're asking for them, you are asking from the place that you know they exist, and what can you be and do to institute them in your life right now, to bring them to fruition. I'm going to ask you to post your asks on the group. So amazing people, that is it for today. Generation is different to creation. You already know it exists. Creation is it's not there, I lack it, I must make it. Generation is it's already there. Let me pull that in the knowing that it exists. So that's it, day 1 of 30 days. Get your asks up. Adore you. See you tomorrow. Bye.